Hey there, hi there, and welcome to your dream world message reading. Um, so this is just a way to interpret dreams and to get a good idea and perspective of that. My shadow shows me where my love needs to be seen, and this is the world of dreams. Okay, so I'm gonna draw some cards so we can figure out what dream stuff is going on right now. So the Eight of Cups. So it looks like you are um, leaving something behind here. Something that, sorry, you're leaving something behind here. So let's find out what it is exactly that you're leaving behind. The Eight of Cups. This is the Phantom Wise Tarot. So, a cloaked figure ascends a long staircase, moving on and leaving things behind, taking a path forward and upward, a time for seeking and finding, embracing change, taking steps towards something new and away from something else, wandering, following your heart into change, transition, a new journey. So think of this as like a journey into the dream world, and you're leaving something behind, probably to figure out what is going on with the shadow world. Like dream world, shadow world are very similar, and they show us like aspects of our subconscious that we don't aren't fully aware of. So the Six of Cups. Okay. The Seven of Cups. Were these even shuffled? Okay, and the High Priestess. Okay, so this is the world of dreams. The High Priestess, she operates in the dream world, right? Like she knows that world very well. And then you have Seven of Cups and Six of Cups. So I definitely shuffled like multiple times. So, okay, the Six of Cups. A tea party set out for gathering of appreciative bunnies, a place of warmth and kindness and gratitude, sharing with others, a time for whimsy and wonderment, fond memories and nostalgia, embracing your inner child, remembering how to be playful and being generous with that playfulness. And then the Seven of Cups, a figure gazes up into the air, thoughts tangled with multiple possibilities and desires, a choice to be made, an opportunity to see one option to fruition, a time to distinguish between wishes and wants, dreams and desires, needs and reality. Pluck a vessel from the clouds and draw it down to earth. And the High Priestess card, um, between two columns, one black and one white, a figure sits existing in the space between. One eye is covered, looking only inward, while the other looks outward. A book sits open, waiting to be read by the light of an impossible moon. Here is the guardian of secrets and solitude and hidden things. A time to pause and contemplate and understand what is being sought. To plumb hidden depths and ponder mysteries both new and ancient. Okay, so like in other words, you're going on this journey. Obviously, you're going on an inward journey of like self-reflection and to kind of analyze your own behavior and your own self. And I feel like either this is all applying to you, or some of it applies while other parts of it might be for like someone else close to you. So let's find out. Let's use these Alice in Wonderland cards. These are supposed to be like Alice in Wonderland themed too. So, let's see. Please help, my tooth is killing me. Oh, yeah, you sound bad. Here, let's take a look. So we have here the Queen of Swords. Okay, so my shadow shows me where my love needs to be sent. So Queen of Swords with the Six of Cups, your energy is like Queen of Swords energy is being directed on the Six of Cups energy. Okay, So even though these are like two very similar decks because they're inspired by the Still She Haunts Me, Phantom Wise, Alice Moving Under Skies Never Seen by Waking Eyes. This is the Lewis Carroll, author of Through the Looking Glass and What Alice Found There. Okay, so kind of finding out what we're finding out right now. Like, what are we finding out right now? I really would like to know about this.
Well, you've asked for it now. Here comes a special delivery.
So
You got my sneakers wet. Got another one coming for you. Looks like it's time to bring out
So the Queen of Swords, in the crisp shadows of the mountains, stands the Mistress of Air, their sword held lightly at their side, a time for ingenuity and original thinking. A person who is astute and direct, honest and witty, a visionary able to see future possibilities and how to attain them. So, I feel like the Six of Cups energy is countering the Queen of Swords energy.
You guys, I'm being attacked by a giant cube. I'm being eaten by cardboard monsters. Jimmy, would you stop goofing around? We need to get this recycling done.
Yeah, the sooner we can get this recycling done, the sooner we can get back to video games.
More video games? Don't you guys want to do
So
something
in other words,
outside?
like, if the Six of Cups energy is all about having a little tea party and little get together or whatever, the Queen of Swords energy is saying like, well, where is your originality? Like, what is so original about this energy? So thinking about originality here, okay? Thinking about being different or something else in regards to coming up with ideas. The Lovers, exactly. Like, you can see here she's like, go, do this, bossing him around or whatever, like being dictatorial versus like more of this original, like, how can we start something different and new? And she's just like, go do this, and he's just like, okay, I'll do what you say. But Alice is like observing these two as like, whoa, stop, like, you don't need to boss him around or whatever, right? He's like serving something, he's serving somehow, and she's just like, go away, like, get, like, don't want you around me or something. Interesting. Weird energy. I don't know. Let's find out more about that. Two of Cups. Like, it's kind of the opposite of Lovers, right? Because he doesn't look like he's being loved very much, right? And she's like super authoritative and bossy. I don't know. But High Priestess energy with the Two of Cups energy, and this is the world of dreams. So I don't think the High Priestess looks at like, okay, like, this is the, like, the reality is this, right? But there's also ways of creating new realities. But there's some other energies going on here that are not, like, seeing it in that way, I want to say. Like, not seeing the dream of it. Like, the perceptions are different. You can see here he's, like, sitting with the bunnies, like, having a little tea party. Then she's, like, thinking about all these, like, endless possibilities up here.
Oh, Jimmy, you are one smart cookie.
So the Queen of Swords again. Okay, so again we have Queen of Swords energy again. Two Queens of Swords. So this energy is very strong here. It's very, like, authoritative, like, feminine energy. Yeah. In the crisp shadows of the mountain stands the mistress of the air, their sword held lightly at their side, a time for ingenuity and original thinking, a person who is astute and direct, honest and witty, a visionary able to see future possibilities and how to attain them. So she sees future possibilities. She sees future possibilities. These are two different, very different feminine energies. I feel like even though they're both queens of swords, they're different in the way they go about things. Like this energy, I feel like is more like look at this whole side of things and more like play tea party, and then this energy is more like daydreaming, like thinking of endless possibilities, and closer to the high priestess where energy, whereas the Lover's card here, she tries to block that energy out by having a new way of thinking at things. And then you have the Two of Cups energy as well over here with the high priestess. So this Two of Cups energy, two bunnies together, or in this case the Mad Hatter and the hare, right? So making connections, warm, fuzzy, and soft noises, balance and happiness, sharing, developing partnership with similar souls, a potential for bonding, a new relationship, platonic or romantic, kindred spirits, discovering a new friend, someone who brings joy and lightness and harmony. So these two are bringing lightness and harmony together, right? The Mad Hatter and the hare are forming a special bond of friendship here. And they're closer to the high priestess with the world of dreams. But there's also the lovers arguing, like the queen being dictatorial to that. So let's explore this some more.
We, right? Because we're splitting the prize 50-50.
Oh, well, about that.
And then we have here the Knight of Swords coming in. Go. Okay, so but now you have the Knight of Swords energy coming in. Okay, so let's see what that one's about. So a figure astride a griffin has their sword drawn, ready to fly or to fight with sharp blades and sharp claws. A time for being logical and analytical and blunt, cutting straight to the point, rushing into battle, a person who is self-assured, confident, impetuous, and incisive. Okay, there you have it then. And then we have Five of Wands. Okay, so the Five of Wands. Okay, Five of Wands. Interesting. A youthful group bats at a piñata. Oh, well, in this case, it's a group of people, right? It contains a time of childish disputes and competition, playful aggression, rivalries, frustration, wagging battles over paper animals, conflict over what may not be needed, might not even be known. Okay, so, like, I mean, these people, like, you have the flamingos here, you have the little people with their cards, the card people. It's all, like, too much, I feel like, for this situation here. I feel like we're dealing with, like, two individuals, a masculine and a feminine, and these are their perceptions of reality. You have the male over here, right? The Knight and the Page and the Six of Cups, right? And this is how he deals with conflict, right? He's like blunt, straight to the point, right? And then you have him who he's like a playful tea party type, right? There's two different sides, right? There's the playful, you know, little tea party, dreamland, wonderland side. And then there's, when it comes to like difficult challenges, there's the blunt, straightforward honesty, right? That's how he deals with conflicts. And then he's ruled by the Queen of Swords. And then you have this other female energy, right? This could be soulmates. She's a daydreamer, right? She dreams of all these endless possibilities. Even, you know, that's how she dreams, of all these endless possibilities, right? And how she deals with conflict is more of like a playfulish, childish like way, maybe. I don't know. Some similar aspect to this conflict, right? Or she gets conflict, she looks at conflict in this way, right? And then she's also ruled by the Queen of Swords, but she has a bigger, longer past history here of seeing things a certain way versus this guy who is like, my shadow shows me where my love needs to be sent. So his way of dealing with things is like, well, where do I need to be right now? And that's where he needs to go. That's how he sees things. Where she is like, I'm on my own individual path and I go where I want to go, right? Like my shadow is more like, it's different. It's obviously different. I don't think her shadow is led with its heart necessarily. Maybe, I don't know. Let's read the Eight of Cups again and see more about that. We gotta draw some more cards here. The Eight of Cups. So it's a cloaked figure ascending a long staircase, moving on and leaving things behind, taking a path forward and upward, a time for seeking and finding, embracing change, taking steps towards something new and away from something else, wandering, following your heart into change, transition, a new journey. Yeah, like his heart already shows him where he needs to go, where his love needs to be sent, and that's one aspect, right? That's his aspect. And then her aspect is more of like, I'm still like trying to figure out where my heart is supposed to go, right? Or I'm supposed to be, right? And it's going upward to finding that, extending to that. And she sees the lovers as this. Like this for her is what lovers has been for her as a child. Maybe Alice is a child, right? So it might have been like when she was a child, this is how she saw a marriage or a serious relationship between a man and a woman, like where the woman was very dictatorial and like very like harsh and like, let's see the Lover's card here, because like that depiction of the Lover's card is like in Alice in Wonderland. That's how she saw a couple, right? That was the only couple she knew about. So a couple sits together, right? But that's on the swing, but that's the different deck, right? So that this couple though, they're not sitting on a swing holding hands, right? No words ever quiet at this moment. Here is a deep connection made up in the clouds looking over the world from a shared viewpoint. The soft space filled with new love, a harmonious balance, a time to luxury, and possibly a time for making choices to determine needs and desires, whether or not a relationship suits those needs and desires. Okay? But these two are like sitting on the swing together, like working together, like in harmony, enjoying each other's company, right? But here, it's the opposite of that. Interesting. So, yeah, but they both share a common goal. Like they both are like high priestess energy or high priest energy. They both aim for this goal and both want to be intuitive, both want to trust their intuition and their instincts, and they both want to celebrate together at the end of the day. The Two of Cups energy as friends and companions. Okay. So I don't know. Let's find out more. The Queen of Cups energy. Okay, she is a very kind, nurturing, loving person. And then you have Three of Cups energy as well. So I feel like in order for this Three of Cups energy, in order for the Queen of Cups energy, there's a lot of cups energy. So there's a lot of like celebrating. There's a lot of like, just like merriment. I don't know, like ways of celebrating, ways of having fun, ways of of doing things that are fun. The Queen of Cups is very nurturing, loving, kind energy. And then the Three of Cups energy here, you know, Alice is dancing with her friends here. So that could be 3 sisters, 3 friends, 3 of Cups. Yeah, so a trio of figures raises their glasses high in celebrity toast, like minds and like souls, camaraderie, joy and support, merriment and sparkling beverages, celebrating new friendships and rekindling old bonds, sharing happiness, emotions expanded to include others, share joy, spread joy, and pop another bottle. Yeah, so they're celebrating here, right? And then, of course, you have the younger version, right, of that, and then you have, of course, the older versions. So these could be 3 sisters that when they were young, they like to have fun and celebrate. And then you have the 3 of Cups here. They grow up and they still, you know, celebrate together. So it goes from like youth to adulthood here. I feel like this is like a reading for someone that is probably experiencing, going through a transition of childhood memories and fun and how to celebrate together and enjoy life together, and now going into adulthood, how to do that and learning how to do that and how to transition into that. Because when you have the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Swords, it's a little bit like, whoa, like a lot of like individual personalities, very different personalities, but still individuals nonetheless that share a common sisterhood, like a common bond, which could be the 3 of Cups. It looks like it is the 3 of Cups energy of sisterhood, and that could be coming through here. Yeah, I think I think that's kind of what's happening here with that in regards to that. So let's see what the like final outcome is. You know, Queen of Cups energy, Two of Cups energy, celebrating good times, having the like ability to do so, that sort of thing. So let's see here. So, Duro il compassion. So this man has a lot of compassion. The Knight of Swords. He has a lot of compassion for this female here. Okay, they could be engaged, married, soulmates, dating, fiance, whatever. They are. This man has a big heart and a big soul for this Queen of Swords lady. Family. This is his family. Olmo. This woman reminds him of family, of what's important to him, of what he's fighting for, of why he goes out and does what he does, because of family here. And spirit, act. Yeah. So it's about there's the castle in the background, right? There's about the dreams coming true, right? Acting on that, right? Because if you don't actively go out and seek that like originality, that what brings in security for your family, then how are you really taking care of them, right? So that's kind of what that energy is right there. And you have to act on it. Like, you have to actively be aware and conscious of that. Crystal technology is silicon. Yeah, like, and there's a little baby inside. Like, you have to like use your crystals, right? Like your crystal magic here, right? You have to like actively be drawing in what is important and what matters to you, because If you don't, then what are you really living for? What are you really dreaming about? What are your really goals are? What is your ambition here, right? Right? So that's kind of what is happening. Oh, sending grace. Yeah, to have grace here, to practice like what it means to go out in the world and seek what you want here. Offerings here. Universal oneness transcends. Santa Marita transcending. Death and rebirth, bliss and trust. Trust in this love, trust in this compassion, trust in this faith and belief here. Have grace about it and have transcend into universal oneness here. And also offering here, making an offering, balancing the scales here, right? So, having fun and celebration is great, but you have to make an offering to receive those blessings in return and trust in it. Oh my gosh, yeah, pay attention here. Or Zuli, pay attention here to the family. Pay attention here. Essence, Nana Burkru, essence here. Okay, that like lavender essence or something, essential oils, something like that. Okay, so that's what I have for you. Alrighty, for your dream interpretation, the Phantom Wise Tarot and the Alice in Wonderland deck is what I used here. This Alice in Wonderland deck. Alright, love and light always. Thanks for watching. Bye.